Grand Rising Sugar Babies. My name is Aisha and you're following along with Gardening with the Life of A&B. So let's jump right into it as I give you guys an update and tour. Excuse me. These allergies, y'all, I've been sneezing and going on already this morning, but like I said, I am here in zone 6A and I just wanted to give you guys an update on the garden and what's going on in my backyard and the Bagley Oasis. So let's jump right into it. So y'all, I know I have mentioned on a couple videos back about this freaking groundhog, y'all, that have been chopping down and eating everything, any flower in sight that was feasible to him. He was eating it. I don't even know if feasible is a word, but I'm using it. Okay. But I'm done with that. I'm done with him. So things are starting to come back and the tops are not missing to anything anymore. So I have watched another video and followed this lady. I can't even remember which one. When I think about it, I will drop it in the comments below. But if not, I will drop the link to the terracotta drippers below. So I wanted to try this and it's been working great. So I have not watered this pot. The dirt is wet. And I have just, it's going to spill now. I have this water bottle on here. That's what the tops look like to the terracotta driplets. Let's see. And then this is what the bottoms of them look like. So it's still been keeping the dirt moist. It allows water to flow through. And I filled this bottle up outside of me doing that and checking it. I filled that bottle up on last Wednesday, and before I just spilled it, it still was a little under half. So it's working pretty good. But yeah, you're not gonna see the fish because they just went back on. Oh, there's one coming to the top a little, but they went back under. But everything is coming back despite this heat wave that we've had, and things are not shriveling and drying out no matter how much you water. Like, it's like not happy right now, but herbs and everything are doing good. I have transplanted a lot. Oh, there's pepper, a little pepper on there. I have uprooted and transplanted a lot of the herbs into like the stalk gardening box. So I'm going to see how those are doing. But so far, like I said, everything is doing and looking good. For the things that got ate, this is going to come off here because it is soggy already. I don't want that. I have to get the scissors and cut it. I don't want that to keep supplying nutrients to it when it doesn't have to. I have harvested quite a bit of lettuce, kale, Swiss chard, spinach, and other herbs and vegetables. Y'all. So this here is the variety of gourds and different variety of pumpkins that's growing out of here. They will start binding up the tomato racks here that I use as trellises for them. As you see, they're starting to get their arms and they're reaching, so that's good. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. The groundhog had ate previously this fern down. It is starting to come back. So no more of my hibiscus heads are missing. And chopped off. They're growing back, doing good. None of the heads over here are chopped off and doing good. They're coming back. My comfrey is back. That pepper plant I decided to leave in there and just let it keep doing what it's doing, even though it had got eaten down and chomped away. But the ones that were completely going to the dang near the root where you couldn't even really see no more stem, I did go ahead and went to the big box store or local box store and replaced those because there's no time to restart them from seeds. They just would not have flourished how they needed to within due time. Cucumbers are coming up. They will start trellising along this vine. Flowers are starting to be on the tomato plants. Peppers are starting to be where they need to be. I have harvested, y'all, so far already 4 different loads of greens, from the Georgia collards to the purple tree collards to the variety of tree collards that I have. But as you see, the leaves are getting big, and I need to get ready and harvest again in some of them. And if y'all remember from a few weeks back, or a couple videos back, sorry, my potato plants had gotten ate all the way completely down. They're coming back. This is a weed. This isn't a potato plant right here. Get that out of there. I need to put a glove or something on this finger, y'all. I didn't slice my finger open this morning. But everything is growing back. The beans are coming back. They're starting to get little buds on them. Ooh. Walking in the spider webs. I don't like the spider webs. Cucumbers doing good. There's some new asparagus coming up back there. I'm just going to let them keep doing whatever they're doing. Now this bed over here is a little more emptier than the other ones, because this was one of the beds that really had got chomped on and ate. But on top of that, there were a lot of mustard greens in here. The mustard greens have already went to seed, so I have taken all of them up, and I will replant in this box outside of the things that's already in here that's doing so. Jalapenos are growing and doing good. That tomato plant back there that had got ate because it had the first of the flowers on there, he came over here and chopped, like you see, the whole heads was off. The complete tops of them were off. They were stumbled and off, gone. Like how the carrots look down there. That's how that looked. But like I said, I am debating if I'm going to keep them or not. I might give them to this weekend. See how they look, see how they do. See if anything new comes about them. But if not, they will be gone. I will take them up, and I'm not going to worry about it. The sweet potatoes are coming back. Again, y'all know they look like this. Tops just gone. Clear, cut off, gone. Chopped away. He chopped them all the way down. This tomato plant is looking good, so I'm going to let that flourish and keep going. Grapevine is starting to get flowers on her, so she's doing good. Honeydew, watermelon, all looking good. This here is what I call my fruit orchard area, and that's kind of what it looks like if I step back so y'all can see. But that is my fruit orchard area. And everything over here is, again, y'all, it's looking good. It's doing, what it needs to be doing. Tomatoes are coming in there. Like I said, whatever I lost, for the most part, if it takes a long time to germinate, I have a morning glory in here. How beautiful. I would not replant because I will not have enough time for it to be and get to proper maturity like it needs to. So I just will replace it from the big box store. And like I said, mostly it was a couple peppers over there that I already showed, and I will go along through the video and show you guys other things that I had to purchase. But for the most part, a lot of my stuff have come from seed, and then there was 2 or 3 tomato plants that I did not have that I wanted to purchase, that I went to a local nursery and purchased. The flowers on here are pretty. The berries are coming in. Then again, like I said, I have a beautiful morning glory that has wrapped itself around, and she's growing in here too, so I'm going to let her grow and do what she got to do. So all the fruit trees, I believe the cherry tree and the plum tree back there have buds on them for flowers, so that's a good thing. That's a good sign. Again, these two apple trees here I grown from seeds that I took out of an apple that I ate, Golden Delish and a Pink Lady. So that's those. These are roots that were given to me. Well, they're not even roots, it's roots and a stem. They were sent to me as a free gift from TY Nurseries. My banana plant, y'all, tree is doing, I thought it was gone. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought she was gone. I thought she was demolished, ruined, because she was doing good, had got big, nice and tall. And then when we got that cold spurt, a month or two back, about a month or so back, it had went into shock. And that's why some of the fruit trees look like that in the way that they do. Let me go back over here and show y'all. For instance, like this apple tree here, this is a yellow Delish apple tree. She had already had leaves on her. When we got that cold and that frost, it put them into shock. Well, she has not gotten any leaves or anything back on her. I'm not going to dispose of her yet. I'm going to wait and see how she does and keep her around, probably most likely for the rest of this year, and see, because she still has that red tint to her. So she still has color to her. She's not dead. I think she's just in shock, and she might be just dormant for the rest of this year, which that's okay. But like I said, I won't throw her away for the simple fact, this one did the same thing. Now the top part of this had beautiful, beautiful leaves on it, like a pinkish, reddish color type of leaf almost. Little blooms coming on it. Well, when we got that frost and that cold spurt here in zone 6A, she shriveled up and went like this. And I thought she was dead. Well, she wasn't. She started producing from the bottom. So I'm going to leave her and just let her do what she do. This is the peach tree. I'm just going to leave her and see what she does. Again, same thing for my fig tree. As you see, y'all can't go all the way through there because it's a big spider web over here that I need to get in. I feel like it keep touching me. But you see the stem, the tree stem is coming up out the back. There's nothing on that one. But then down low, there is a whole new stem and a new one. So again, like I said, I'm going to leave it. And that's not these aren't the only two that's like that. There is another one back through there in the back. And you probably can't see real good, but there is a, let me see if wait a minute, y'all. Say I can't do that. So anyhow, there is a tree root from that one as well. But as you see, it's full and green at the bottom. So I'm just going to leave that apple tree, like I said, and the two apple trees that were given to me, and just wait and see what they're going to do. I have a couple of watermelons that's also planted in this box or grow bag. And again, the banana tree was one. And as it died down and went away, it's some weeds in here I need to get. Well, it's not too hot for the moment. It's then come back in multiple. It is multiple banana trees in there. So I'm excited to see what that does. But like I said, everything is starting to make sense and do what it needs to do. Everything is blooming. Oh, my bee balm has come up. It's come up, and wait a minute, let me backtrack, y'all, because I got to telling y'all about the fruit trees and I forgot. But it is coming up, and the sun is like making them look fried right now, but I'm gonna get ready and water. There's a voluntary, look like sunflower here. I'm gonna let that be. But yeah, everything is looking and doing good. All right, let's go along the way so I can get to watering and take care of stuff I need to take care of before it gets too hot or any hotter, because y'all, we done had some hot days these last few days, so these babies need to be watered down really good. Really, really good. If y'all remember, again from that dang on groundhog, it had took all the tops of my hibiscus plants off like this. How you see? Clean, clear, off. Well, there are new heads starting to come back on here, so I left her and she's growing back. This is a variety pot over here. There's nasturtiums and everything else over here. Sunflowers, Delilahs. There's a little bit of everything in that pot. But anywho, the pots that have a variety is because I just put seeds in there and let them go. Pretty much. Why and how that flower ended up coming out the same color almost as that mushroom, I don't know. But whatever. So this is a piece of a nettle. And in a minute, it's going to be taller than me and the fence. That is my leaf and weed tea fertilizer that I mix up. And let me tell y'all, because it's been so hot, that sucker has been funky. Ooh. Yes, I have a tomato plant there. Oh, some peppers on there. I had a black pearl pepper down there. And again, that's what that groundhog ate. So I went to the big box store a little while ago, week or so back. And these dang on caterpillars everywhere. And purchased that. Again, this is a variety pot that I planted and things are coming up. I'm going to trim this raspberry tree because she's like growing into other things and all over, and that's not how she's supposed to be. She can go up way and she can go out of that way, but not over this way. I had tasted some berries off of here about a week or so ago. There's a couple down here and some that haven't turned yet. Outside of, it's like a fight. It'd be like a fight in between me and the birds. But for the most part, I let them have this, and I just let this keep going. That way, then I don't have to worry about the birds coming picking other things. So y'all, here is, I showed in a couple videos back where I made these planters from some old baskets I already had, and I just did a variety of my own flowers of what I wanted in here, and that's how they're looking and getting full. I need to fix this one because it's leaning. Mint and green beans are doing great. Like I said, now that thing is gone. Y'all gonna hear me say that so many times because me and that groundhog was really having a battle. Like it was a war. It was a real war between us. There's basil in here. There is thyme in here. There's mint in here. There are beans in here. There is lettuce in here. And I will be able to harvest some of that here today. If I get to moving, I got to move quicker, y'all, because it's going to get hot out here again today. But everything is looking good. This is what I be calling my little jungle area back over here. I used to let it get real high and things grow real tall. But ever since I had that possum, y'all, run across my arm, it was a baby one. Because I live by a wooded area. Ever since I had that possum run across my arm, I don't mess with it. No, it got to be to where I can see now. I let it get a little high back there, but no, it got to be to where I can see. This silver bell, I'm so glad she's coming back. So I had her up there by the pond, and she just was not happy up there. It was too much heat going on for her up there. And she was never intended to be up there, but I had just left it up there and forgot. And then days kept going by, and I kept saying, okay, I'm going to move it. Well, then it ended up getting to where we got so hot, and then she started burning. So that's why the bottom of her leaves look like that. Fried to the fried. All of this was slumped down yesterday, actually. So I put her over here in a little bit cooler spot, a little bit shadier area, and she's coming back. So I'm going to get her back together so she can get back full and pretty. And then some red Russian kale. There's microgreens that grow in here. Spinach is in here. Dwarf blue kale, I would do so believe. And you know what? I realized I'm missing all of my dino kale. So he's eating, that groundhog had ate all the dino kale, and I just never replanted any. But I still have time. I can plant some of that if I want to. I don't have to worry about buying that from the local box store. There is yarrow in here. There are beans in here, onions in here, basil in here, lettuce in here, peppers in here. And there, of course, are strawberries in between and through all of the boxes now, just because they're starting to grow and vine their way up and into other things. So I have let them be and do what they, oh, here's a good one. Do what they do. All these freaking bugs. Because they get like this, and then once they get roots like that, all I do is snip them off, and then I can create my own vining and put them in pots elsewhere. That way next year they will come up. But I just kind of leave them because, like I said, they grow up underneath the box. And so this one has already started traveling, and it's going to go up here to the third tier of the box. But I don't think I'm going to keep this box around next year. I think I'm going to do away with it and maybe go to a Vigo bed over here. So I'm still undecided. But that's my plan. That's what I'm thinking as of right now. I still have 2 Vigo beds that are not complete and put together, so I can always pull them out for next year and put them together. So that might be what's over here next year. These are lunchbox pepper. Lunchbox mixed variety pepper. That is a serrano pepper back there. But everything is starting to come in. Again, the 2 planters that's over here have mustard greens. I've cleared them out, and that's why they look a little bare over here. But I will have stuff back in them by today, most likely, as long as this heat ain't against me. But everything, for the most part, y'all, I think is looking and doing pretty good. It's got heads on it where it need to have heads at. Oh, there's a baby little cucumber coming in down there. Yep, a baby cucumber coming in. The corn is doing what it needs to be doing. It's getting big, it's getting stalks, it's getting taller, so yeah. This is beans and basil. Some of the stuff down here is starting to get a little bit shaded out, but it's okay because as the things keep growing taller, then everything will be to par of where it needs to be and still be able to grow. Onion in there, the onion is starting to be shaded out. I just put 2 new tree collards over here that I grew from seeds, so they're planted, they're in now. See what they do. There are watermelon beets that are growing in here. The cucumber is starting to take root, and she's going up where she needs to go. I will help her go up, because if not, she's going to try to reach for this tomato stick here. Stake, and I don't want her to go there, so I'll just put her on the pole, and then throughout the day she will eventually wrap herself how she's done there and go all the way up this trellis. And that's what I need her to do. There's another one over here, I believe, or I thought it was. So she'll be sharing this trellis with another cucumber. Oh, yep, she's down there. So she's just not getting her flowers. And then she'll start developing her arms. Some okra. Sunflower. Oh, I gotta get this tomato plant staked up right now. Right now. And yes, I leave and let this plantain grow in here because I use that for tea and other things. So I don't take that out. I leave that in there. Peppers here. This grow bag back here, it grows a variety of white radish and nasturtiums, thyme, and oat. I use all those for herbs and teas, medical things, different things of that nature. So I let that bag do what it do as well. So I couldn't, I can't remember if I didn't planted this, if it just fell out. I don't even know. But however, whatever, it's then grew from the ground up underneath. And it is a cucumber. And so I'm just going to redirect her now that she's coming towards this way because she's getting ready to get her arms. So she look for something to reach out on. I'm going to put her over the opposite way. That way she can start climbing up the dang on trellis too. But that's what this is looking like. There's a zucchini actually down here. Let's see. There's a couple zucchinis down here. So that's doing good. Flowers are getting on the beans. So soon I should be having some beans that I can actually pick off now that the dang on groundhog is gone, because I should have been able to pick beans, y'all, about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I came out here and every bean was clear, gone. Oh, there goes some peppers on this one too. Oh, ouch. Black pearl peppers. Shishito peppers. I'm going to take them off today. I'm going to have them for lunch, matter of fact. But yeah, y'all, that's what everything is looking like. So I said the corn, there's some okra growing up back there. Some chives and onions growing up throughout. But y'all, that is what everything is looking like. And like I said, everything is doing good. The moringa plants and trees are coming back. This noni that got ate off, that noni plant, I'm not going to do nothing with that because, like I said, the root might still be good up underneath there. Just maybe the top is gone. So I'm hoping that it's just going to start growing back. So that might be why I have to move into the inside come time and it gets cold, because it just wasn't able to do what it needed to do during the warmer months because something had to eat it. But that is what it is. There's that. The peanut tree is doing good. And so this is what I moved a lot of the herbs into a few days back. And this is what everything looks like. So it's doing good. I'm going to leave them here. Got something in my shoe now. These are some of the strawberry vines that I clipped off. And like I said, they won't do much right now, but they will be able to take root, and then they'll just keep growing from there. But there's what everything looks like. Loofah gourds are growing back there. This is a squash. Yeah, I believe this was a squash I put in here. This bed is mostly beans, tomatoes, and celery. There is I don't even know, maybe a squash coming up through here. That gotta be what this is, but I'm going to redirect it over this way so it can go up that trellis. But yeah, y'all, this is my garden, and I thank y'all for following along, and I hope that you enjoyed. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and pass along. I thank you guys for following, and I will see you guys on the next garden tour video, which the next one, y'all, might be. It's going to be more of a harvesting video. I think that's what I'll do on the next go around, is a harvesting video. So again, till next time, peace, love, and light.